For the past 3 years, Rebel Media has covered the plight of British Columbia school Trinity Western University to create a law school with a code of conduct that prohibits sex outside of traditional heterosexual marriage. The Supreme Court ruled that because of this policy, provincial law societies would not have to accredit the school's graduates. And now the university has thrown its code of conduct out the window. Let's take a look. It was a long and costly battle, but as I reported last month, Canada's Supreme Court ruled 7-2 that law societies would be able to deny licenses to students attending a school that made them live a traditional sex life or no sex outside of heterosexual marriage. The court said limiting access to membership in the legal profession on the basis of personal characteristics unrelated to merit is inherently inimical to the integrity of the legal profession. This was after courts in Nova Scotia and British Columbia sided with the school, arguing that if law societies denied students licenses to practice law based on the school's policy, it would violate those students' religious freedom. So this month, the school said, in furtherance of our desire to maintain TWU as a thriving community of Christian believers that is inclusive of all students wishing to learn from a Christian viewpoint and underlying philosophy, the community covenant will no longer be mandatory as of the 2018 to 2019 academic year with respect to admission of students to, for continuation of students at, the university. Well, there's that word, inclusive. One upside to institutions falling to social justice is just how laughably easy it is to tell when it happens. It's like dog breeds. I can't identify any dog breeds except for Dalmatians because they're the white ones with the black spots. Similarly, colleges that have succumbed to social justice use the same readily identifiable 3 words: diversity, inclusion, equality. D-I-E. Die, which is what should happen to that entire school of thought. But really, let's take a look at that part of the sentence again. They're scrapping the community covenant to create an environment that is inclusive of all students wishing to learn from a Christian viewpoint. Of course, part of the traditional Christian viewpoint is abstinence until marriage. Some things just aren't a la carte. And by the way, other schools in the US like Notre Dame have a similar code, and Canadian law societies don't withhold licenses from those graduates. This reminds me of perhaps the most egregious instance of social justice dichotomy, which also uses the word inclusive, and I'm talking about the phrase inclusive excellence. Excellence, by definition, is not inclusive, and yet some schools are sacrificing the most intellectually qualified candidates for ones that have a certain melanin level, genitalia, and who knows what else. Remember, Harvard might be paying the piper for alleged Asian American discrimination in October. We sure do live in interesting times, folks, when discrimination is progressive. For Campus Unmasked, I'm Rob Shimshock. If you like this video and support our mission, please make sure to comment and subscribe. If something happens on your campus and you'd like us to investigate, send us details using the form on campusunmasked.com.